Why yes, that is the all-new 2026 Jeep Cherokee. Much has changed with the all-new Cherokee. Let's explore. Quick recap, the previous Jeep Cherokee was axed after the 2023 model year, but for 2026, the Cherokee has returned to once again fill the slot between the smaller Jeep Compass and the larger Jeep Grand Cherokee, battling with titans like the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. One big change for 2026 is the powertrain. The Cherokee is launching exclusively as a 1.6-liter turbocharged hybrid, which Jeep says is the first ever for the brand. I was thinking like, wait, haven't they already done a hybrid? But no, it's only been plug-in hybrids in the 4xe. This is its first like just straight up hybrid. Good job, Jeep. If you're wondering what the new hybrid system is like to drive, yeah, so am I. They won't let me drive the new Jeep Cherokee just yet, but I can look under the hood. Huh. While impotently staring at the engine, I'll note that power is conveyed from the dual motor hybrid system via an electronic, continuously variable transmission. Jeep predicts 37 mpg combined fuel economy, that's pretty good, helping deliver a total driving range of 500 miles. And if you plan to tow, when properly equipped, the new Cherokee can lug a 3,500 pound max. Right now you're probably thinking, Micah, can that new Cherokee do Jeep things? If you're talking about receiving ducks from strangers on the hood, then yeah, definitely. For rugged off-roady stuff though, that's a little less definitive. Four-wheel drive does come standard, that's a good start. Jeep also claims best-in-class approach and departure angles, but we've also got open differentials front and rear, there's no low-range transfer case, and you will not find a trail-rated badge on any Cherokee offered at launch. Also, ground clearance is a modest 8 inches or so, maybe 8.1. Those are all-season tires, and I checked underneath here, that is not metal protection, it's kind of like soft, whatever that soft stuff is, not metal. Hi, welcome to the bottom of the Jeep Cherokee. Am I making it awkward? So, no, in current form, the new Cherokee won't be venturing far from groomed trails, but don't fear, hardier, more daring variants will come. I just know it. I do think the new Cherokee looks nice. It's more square and stout than the previous Cherokee, and I like this lighting signature. It adds a touch of modernism without being like hyperbolically futuristic. The back end looks nice too. Moving inside, if you ever wanted to enter the octagon without getting your teeth knocked in, then check out this steering wheel. That's 8 sides of Jeep turning fury. Yeah! Woo! Steering wheel. Elsewhere, we have a new circular drive selector, and this start, engine, stop button is both conspicuous and unambiguous. Prominently featured in this region is a new 12.3-inch screen that comes standard on all Jeep Cherokees, and I literally just hopped in the vehicle for the first time, so I have no meaningful insights about how this is to use, but I do know there's a volume knob. We've got some capacitive controls here that either I'm doing it wrong or I'm in the wrong mode. Hey, and look over here, we got a 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster that is also standard. As it turns out, I just needed to have the vehicle on. I can now use the capacitive controls. Oh, there we go. Gentle touch. If you look at the literature, Jeep is pretty stoked on how the new Cherokee is bigger than it used to be. Let's see how it deals with my very average 5'10" frame, long torso, poofy hair. I'm seated behind my ideal front seat position, and indeed, more than adequate knee clearance here. Seat sits up high that I can stretch my feet out with, plenty of space to work with there. Now, I'm very new to the Jeep Cherokee. Let's see if I can recline my seat, because this is a little more vertical than I would prefer. Hey, we got 1 detent of recline, and that's a comfortable position. Of course, the other test is, can I sit in the middle spot? And you know, this is actually kind of perfect because the hump here is just wide enough to accommodate 2 feet side by side, and it's not completely flat, but actually having our kiddo in these cars has shown that having a little bit of elevation here is helpful when you've got short little kid legs. But I, as a full-grown man, can also sit here, plenty of clearance. Yeah, this is great. And just to see what it's like over on this side, more greatness. Oh, I'm gonna go back that 1 notch. Hey, look, vents, and I got rear seat heaters, a couple of USB-C ports. Okay, yeah, I would happily sit in the back here for a little bit, depending on who's driving. One other interesting tidbit about the new Cherokee is that we've got electronic door releases. So on the inside here, you push this little button. And I haven't explored around yet to figure out where there's a mechanically redundant way to get out. But hey, look, a button. And it's the same thing on the outside. You've got little releases inside these little door jambs here. For cargo space, that is a healthy 33.6 cubic feet you're looking at. This convenient duffel bag shows off, hey, look, all that space. But what I'm impressed with is the underfloor area. Lift that up, that's a lot of space to work with. Now you're noticing this little hole here, that's where you would mount the spare tire. Apparently a spare tire is offered, but it's a $500 option. So if you want to risk it, you can just do a spare tire or a tire repair kit. I'm more of a spare tire guy, although that is a lot of space to work with. I wouldn't mind having that in my family. Oh, and actually, as long as I'm here, can I reach forward and flip these things down? Yes, I can. Eventually. There we go, that got it. Look at all that space. Looking at features, the Jeep Cherokee's more compelling offerings include a robust standard suite of active driver assist technology, plus welcome options like a 360-degree camera system, optional heated and ventilated front seats, which you saw me struggle to use earlier, and a foot-activated power liftgate that I don't think was active on this particular Cherokee, but I didn't have time to figure it out. Interestingly, the new Cherokee is built atop Stellantis' STLA large unibody platform, which beyond being adaptable to vehicles of various sizes, was also designed specifically to underpin electric vehicles. So while the Cherokee is launching as a hybrid, a full electric version could plausibly join the party if that's a thing Jeep and the car buying public were interested in. The all-new Jeep Cherokee starts right around $37,000, including $1,995 worth of destination charges, and it's going to hit dealers in the end of 2025. And as I'm looking around, I'm realizing it is the end of 2025. So, go to a dealer and buy one if you want. It's probably available.